Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So we're back with the RXK build. It's me and Tommy today. If you want to say what's up, Tommy, you know.
What's good? What's good?
Adam's at a wedding, you know. My man's finally getting married. No, I'm fucking with you. Nah, he had to go to a wedding. So today we're gonna do nothing crazy. If you want to come over here, like I showed you last time, we took out the subframe. We're gonna try to get that painted white. So I think with the Schemer, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with a white bay, white subframe. You know, make it pop. But as you see, we got this whole mess, right? So just we want to take out the power steering rack today. We want to take out the wire harness. I'm gonna try to figure out. You know, I'm new to this stuff, so I want to try to figure out how to get that wire harness out. I'm gonna get all these just like lines out. Probably take out the power steering pump. And try to get the bay as clean as possible so we could sand it and paint it, and then yeah, we'll go from there, and then we'll start the motor. I know you're supposed to drain the fluids first, but little Tommy didn't drain the oil on the motor, so we don't have anything to put the oil in right now. So yeah, stay tuned and see how far we get today. Nothing crazy. Been a hectic weekend for both of us, so we're just gonna do a quick little video and see give you guys any tips or tricks if you guys need anything. But yeah, first let's try to find where this this wire harness goes to. So we're trying to get we're gonna start off with taking out the K-Pro. The guy shoved the crap out of them in there. It's just, you know, it was somebody else's swap, so we're gonna run into, you know, problems, do stuff the right way. But we're just gonna have to figure out, you know, what people did wrong and to do right. I had a buddy, you know, shout out to you, Chris. Shout out to you. I'm actually gonna look for that part for you in a second. You got it?
Yep.
All right, so he already did an RSXK swap. So I've been asking him tons of questions. There's one motor mount I showed you guys in the last video. In the last video, we showed you one of the motor mounts were broken, but he said you don't need the motor mount, and that's why it broke, because all the stress on it. Put it down in the comments if you think that's wrong. I don't think it's wrong because it kind of makes sense. So, yeah, we're just gonna, right now, if you want, I can show you guys, let me see the camera. A little rat's nest down here, but it is what it is. So, got a little rat's nest right now, but clean it up, make it nice, and let me get this K-Pro out, and then we'll get back to you guys when we're in the engine bay. Alright guys, you need a flashlight. All my flashlights are at work. I have like fucking 5 of them at work, but we're just using our phones. But we got the harness off, so that's a good thing. Drop it down in the comments if you guys know like any better harnesses, because I don't know what's going on with this thing. It has a lot of oil on it and stuff, but that's the main reason why we're doing the engine bay, because this thing's covered in oil. Get rid of this gold fake heat stuff. I don't even know. But yeah, got the harness out. Under the dash where the K-Pro was, there's a couple clips. Tommy Man got it off. And then we added this unhooked Lomer harness. It comes right out of the firewall right here. I don't know if you can see. There's a little grommet, this little white grommet right here. So, yeah, we're gonna see what's next. We're just gonna put this down to the side and we'll see what's next.
Cut.
All right, guys. So now we're just gonna work on taking his power steering off. They're kind of like the same fittings as like brake lines. If you guys ever did brake lines before, we're thinking about just making it into a manual rack. What do you think, Tommy? What do you think about taking out the power steering? What do you think about that? You know?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Good idea. It might suck a little bit, but I mean, it's not like we're driving like crazy trucks or anything. But
not that we're doing like really tight turns and shit.
Yeah. I just trying to get rid of most as possible in the engine bay to make it look good. What is it? DC5 Creations? What is that? How you say it?
DC5 Creations?
Yeah, DC5 Creations. They make a really nice. It's small. It looks something kind of like this. They make a really nice to get rid of the ABS. So I'm thinking about doing something like that too. They have some nice stuff, but we're just gonna work on taking out this power steering rack. It's gonna take us a second, but it's whatever. Drop it down in the comments what you guys keep or what you guys don't keep. I don't really get much comments lately. It's alright, but I know I'm new to this, but it is what it is. I heard too, make this a manual rack, you just have to kind of loop a line into the in and out. So if you can see right here, I don't know if you can zoom in and see. I believe you loop a line into here, loop a line into here, and I think that goes into the back. So you have to loop two lines, I'm guessing. I don't know. When we get the power steering rack out, we'll necessitate it a little bit more. We do have more, 2 more harnesses right here. We got the fuse box over here. That's plugged into underneath the driver's dash. So I at least want to try to get that out too. This sucks that we're kind of limited tools because, as you know, like I told you guys hundreds of times, all our tools are at work. So we're just going with the flow here. You know what I mean? Going with the flow. So also drop in the comments what color we should do the engine bay and subframe. I already have an idea of what color we're gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it real. I wanted to do black. But I think black is just like you're trying to hide stuff, and I'm not really trying to hide anything. I want to have a little pride in this stuff. We might, yeah, we're starting to drip some fluid over here. Jesus.
That's what we got the tub for.
Yeah, starting to drip fluid. It's all right though. We have some pig mats too, so,
chill.
You know.
I know a lot of people go with the manual power steering. Right?
Do they?
Yeah, I have a buddy that did that too.
I mean, it's
obviously it's just like when you do really tight turns.
Yeah, it's a little harder. It is what it is.
Harder, but then again, I the only thing I got told was that like it feels better, especially when you're going like higher speeds.
Yeah, I mean, if you press, okay, so we're out with one, and then we're gonna get this other one out, and then I'm pretty sure when we take out the power steering, we'll just take out the other two. But drop it down in the comments if you guys know how, like, if there's a kit that they sell to make it a manual power steering, or you kind of just have to figure it out yourself. Sorry, this looks like it's taking forever because it really
What
is.
about an electric power steering?
Yeah, this is mad money, bro. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make it, you know, budget build. You know what I mean? When we're a couple cars deep, you know. When we're like, you know, Adam LZ, you know. When we're like Adam LZ or like Rice from Miata, shout out to you because you're one of my favorites. Then that's when, like, you know, we'll start getting into like, you know, how to do like electric steering and stuff like that. But as of right now, I'm just trying to, you know, you could even admit too, this is like your first real build. You know what I mean? So we're learning. I mean, obviously we work on Chevys for a living, GM, but
it's not the same.
It's definitely not the same. Like, I never really stood in an engine bay how I'm standing in an engine bay right now. So I'll tell you though, it's a hell of a lot easier with the motor out of it. So we'll get this out, and then we'll start up the next clip when I find what's next to take out. Alright.
Cut. So obviously we're continuing.
Yeah.
Got another fucking line here.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the fuel line, I'm guessing. If you want to go with the camera over there, bring this to the K-Tune fuel reel.
Yes, sir.
Nice little fitting right there.
Over here with the parts. Look at all these parts. Bagged and labeled. We don't want to lose anything. Then we got a chainsaw.
Now I see this line right here. Okay, so I'm gonna need to, I think I could just hold this with this, with that.
A little light in there.
All the way. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So let's unloosen that. There's a lot of K2 fittings on this. Really appreciate the guy that did that.
The old owner?
Yeah, the
I still
old
have
owner.
his information,
Oh my
bro.
God,
He texts me sometimes.
Stuff's leaking everywhere. Sucks. Okay, so I just want this to drip on me. Okay, let's see. Oh man. Oh. You
Just
hold
like
that up.
I mean, we got a pretty good amount.
Yeah. Hold that up so we don't oh, watch out, you're dripping. Watch out. Like, hold the shit up in the air. You don't want to drip it everywhere. This dude drips it on the carpet or mat. He zip tied a lot of stuff, so we're just trying to cut out the zip ties too. Is Grandma Mama still out there? Grandma Mama, 63. Shout out to you, Grandma Mama.
Birthday yesterday.
Birthday yesterday. Shout out. This big grandma. She's picking them eggs, the fresh eggs. Okay.
Leaked everywhere.
Did it?
Nah.
Okay. You have pliers? You have no kind of pliers here?
I think we do. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at it, its own little holder. So we're just gonna try to get this plier off and yeah.
Alright.
So power steering's out. We're gonna add it to the, we might just keep it for shits. I don't know, we have tons. I don't know if you want to show them. I mean, you probably did show them. We have tons of K parts everywhere. We got a whole nother motor assembly over there, a whole nother block, girdle, trans over there, skunk 2 headers over there, starters. I'm overwhelmed a little bit. Gets me a little overwhelmed, but
we have the big motor right there. We have the tranny right there. We have another motor right in there.
Tons of stuff everywhere. We got the E fans down here. That will stay right there. He showed you we have everything labeled. We're gonna clean that up too. I want to try to get those ones that are on the boards in the box. More pistons. Those are just for shits and giggles, just in case if something happens. Probably get new. I don't know what they call it. The like bearing that goes inside them. The gas that they use over in Japan is kind of trash, but a couple oil changes will clean that right up. Do like a 1,000-mile oil change, 500. It gets expensive, but that's what you do to clean stuff like that up and use good gas. Don't use the shitty gas. So, all right, we got the power steering out. Now I've got to figure out what bolts to take out for the rack. All right, so I found 2, 4, 5 17s. I'm gonna take out. I never took out the power steering rack, so I'm gonna take these puppies out. Sorry how loud it is. I swear we had a magnet tray over here somewhere. I think this is it. Yep. So I'm just gonna put, in right here. Label them. Don't forget to always. What was that? Did you mess my hair up? You laughing?
I hated their bag.
Huh?
Your hair by accident.
Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Wait, what the hell is that? So I'm gonna take these out. It might. Okay, yeah.
It looks
So
like
that comes out like that to hold it in.
I mean,
so,
we might just label these to be like left.
Label it. We're gonna have to get some brake cleaner, clean everything off. Covered in power steering as you. Huh?
I've been showing you.
I don't know if you guys have electric ratchets. They're a little loud, but it's so worth it. Saves you a little time. So, who's that outside? Grandma?
I think it's my grandma.
Grandma. Shout out to you, Snap-on.
Our dealers.
Imagine having Snap-on as a sponsor. That would be crazy.
I know our Snap-on dealer does Instagram videos and have YouTube.
Yeah, he do. And they have like 60,000 followers on Instagram. If you guys want to follow our Snap-on dealer, it's Snap-on Tool Talks. The dude is an awesome dude. Awesome. Oh my god. Oh man. Awesome guy.
Great people.
Oh yeah. So, you guys just watching me struggle right now. Okay, so that was a nut. So we'll put those in a baggie. That's for electric steering rack. This should be loose, I'm guessing. Yeah, so it is loose. Oh man, I forgot we gotta probably go underneath the dash and disconnect it from the steering wheel. So let me figure that out.
We'll get back.
And we'll get back to you, but look how crusty this engine bay is. Dude, get close up to this thing. Look how crusty that is.
Yeah, we gotta really clean this.
We're gonna clean the shit out of this, sand the crap out of it, do like, I don't know what is it called, like an acetone or something, whatever they do. And yeah, I wanna try to get these brake lines off today too. But yeah, it's definitely going, I mean, I think it's kinda going smoother now. What do you think?
Yeah,
we just probably jinxed it. What do you think, we jinxed it? So, Did you take off these AC lines?
No.
No, they came like that.
Yep.
So we'll probably just plug those up, get like a rubber plug those up. But we'll get back to you as soon as we figure out what to disconnect underneath that steering wheel. I want to clean my hands because it's freaking nasty. And interior's not that bad. Do you show them the interior? Maybe show them the interior very fast. It's not that bad.
Alright.
So
the interior. That's pretty clean.
it's actually really clean.
Yeah, really clean for what it is. How old it is.
For a 2003?
For 2003 RSX Type S.
20 years old?
And then also, before the hood, remember I told you was scratched?
Yeah.
Someone came to my house and like scratched my hood.
Yeah, who was that?
Who
Who was that?
And then luckily I had a buddy that also had the same RSX, same year, but not Type S. And he got into it, like someone rear-ended him. So fucking his car got marked as a total loss. I took his hood. I took his seats. I took like his carpet. I took like almost anything. That's why it's probably like really clean. The seats are mad comfortable. The hood, no scratches on there.
Yeah.
So shout out to my buddy for that one.
This is definitely going to be our first project car. Don't get me wrong. We're all going to just have fun with it for a few. And then I think sooner or later we're probably going to post it up, you know, make it nice, post it up for sale. See what we could get for it, and then, you know, go around, try to buy something else with the other K24 over there, maybe put that together, and yeah,
Just keep having fun with
just
it.
keep having fun with it, learning. It's all a learning experience for all of us. I know there's tons of videos on YouTube of K-swaps, but they're very popular nowadays, so like we told you guys before, take a little break from the exploring. Kind of kills our lungs. You know, as you probably see, we hardly wear a mask in those places. So we'll get back to it though. We have to get back to Letchworth and all that stuff in New York, but it sucks when you work 50 hours a week. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna throw these in the baggie, label it up, and we'll get right back to you as soon as I figure out what to show you guys what we disconnect from the underneath the dash.
All right, cut.
All right, taking off this last bracket. All right. I think that was it. Okay, that was it. Sweet. Just gonna hang that up right here for a second.
Probably put that 10 mil in there.
And put the 10 mil back in here. Now it's gonna be a tricky part. I'm gonna have to like kind of push this in and swing up because we have the brake booster. I do want to try to get these brake lines out too today, maybe. Like I said, we're just trying to go slow. We're also very busy outside of doing YouTube, so it's not like we're. It was leaking. Oh, this. It's not like we're trying to make SEMA, you know what I mean? So, budget build, you know, and we just want to take our time and learn. There's nothing wrong with that, so everybody have to learn at some point, you know what I mean? What do you think, Tommy? Everybody has to learn at some point?
Yep.
So, let's see. It's a little slippery over here. See if we could.
I think you probably have to push it that way and then come on this way.
There we go.
Well, yeah, you have the more space that way. I told you, you're gonna go the other way.
We got power steering rack out, so we're gonna make a manual. This was one of the goals today, right?
Yep.
To get the puppy out. Let's bring it to where all the other parts are.
Probably put a little rag so it, you know, won't leak too much.
Yeah, we move these baggies.
Yeah.
And make a space right here. Yeah, nice. So here it is. So what I'm thinking, what we have to do is now, since it's out, we could probably take these off so we have better room. We'll have to bring a bigger wrench from work.
Or replace these too.
Yeah. Or we could replace these, yeah. See how it is. So I'm guessing somehow we're gonna have to plug this hole, probably get like a, I don't know, maybe 17 bolt, something to that effect. Plug this hole. And these two lines, we're gonna have to run two lines from there to the back of here. So you don't want open holes. I mean, I don't know if we can maybe get two bolts and plug them up, but I know they say sometimes you want it to like have still a little breathing access, you know what I mean? So why are you looking around like that? You're scaring me. The fuck? So that's what we're gonna do. Follow this line right into the back of here. So this is what was under the car. The 10 millimeter bolt goes in there. We have it in the baggie. But yeah, so I'm just gonna wipe this down a little bit. Bless it. Bless up. Bless up. know what I mean? Bless up.
Bless up.
We're just gonna figure out, I'm trying to stay organized, you know, so maybe put that back in there, put this back in here, or vice versa. I gotta take this back out, put that back out, put this over, bring this up, bring this in, boom. I wonder if you could just keep it like that and just plug this, because I'm pretty sure that's where the power steering fluid comes from. Put it down in the comments, guys. Can you just keep this line stable like this and plug this hole? Put it down in the comments. Let me know. Alright guys, so this is a little short day today. We got the power steering rack out, got a couple brackets out, got the what else did we get out?
The harness.
The harness, we got the harness out. We're gonna, Adam's good with that stuff, so when Adam comes back from the wedding, we're gonna have to look over that harness, see what we need and don't need. I know if you come over here, he was saying before, there's a few sensors that are broken on the motor, so I'm gonna have to necessitate what sensors these are. Looks like this one,
for example, one right there.
looks like that's broken.
Get the flash on my.
That one's broken. Looks like that one's broken. This looks like it has something to do with oil pressure or something like that. So, yeah, I think that's it for today. Calling it a short day. Just want to relax this weekend. What's that?
There's the rack right there.
Rack's out. So we're gonna have to figure something out how to loop that like I showed you guys. We labeled everything. So yeah, thank you for coming back. Really enjoy the videos, or I enjoy doing the videos. If you guys enjoy it, smash that like button, smash that sub button. We're on our way to almost 2,000 subs. Let's keep on getting it up. And thank you for coming back. Tom, you have any words to say?
No man, thank you guys.
Thank you. Stay tuned for more content. Later.